guys, it's just me. I wanted Michelle touching bases with you. I'm going to be showing you how to make my amazing smoothies here. I went to the store, got some stuff, but this is turmeric, and I put this in my smoothies as well as ginger. I didn't get the ginger out, but that's the brand that I use for my smoothies and stuff like this. I always put turmeric and ginger and in it, always, because that helps with anti-inflammatory stuff. So I will show you how to make my smoothies. That's one of the main ingredients. I have another main ingredient is honey, and this is honey, and you get this in the organic aisle. And so this is another main honey, pure honey. All natural honey is what you need for your RA. This is really good that you should always be putting in your smoothies. I put honey in mine, and bananas are also a major thing. I cut them up and I freeze them. I put them in a bag and then I freeze them because it's better to freeze them. And then if you want a frozen banana, you can eat it frozen. It's just the same as ice cream. It's actually more healthier for you. I got strawberries, I got watermelon, I got some cantaloupe to go in my smoothies. Smoothies you can make there's all kinds of ways that you can make smoothies. So tomorrow I'll probably do a demonstration on how to do a smoothie and whole 9 yards. My smoothies are going to be totally awesome and exciting. So it's going to be interesting, and I have a magic bullet. I make my own smoothies. I go by my own stuff depending on what I have. I have celery. I'm going to probably put some celery in there. That's really good. So make sure you get the turmeric and the ginger and all this. I use this brand. This is in any grocery store. I got these off of food stamps, so if you're on food stamps and you're worried about I don't have the money for that, I'd rather you get this stuff. You can put the honey and that in your drinks and as well like teas and stuff, and it's more healthier for you. I also use this ground cinnamon. I put this in my hot chocolate and in my hot tea as well. You can put this in coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, this is really, really good for you. It helps me with my inflammation. It helps. It helps. It doesn't take it away. It just helps. Sometimes I'm trying to get off my meds and be all natural with all my drinks and get back on that. Healing, it helps with infection, colds, flus. It's amazing what it does. A lot. I mean, you gotta do your own homework on it. I always say do your homework on it. I like to do natural stuff, so it's really up to you guys on what you guys want to do and how you guys want to portray your arthritic stuff and eating healthy. And it's kind of funny because I'm always yelling at my daughter. It's like, you don't need to eat that crap, organic crap. And I'm like, you're not on a diet. You have no health issues that I'm freaking unaware of. So she's like, yes, I do, and I'm da-da-da-da-da. So, and I'm like, I can't tell her what to eat and things like that. She's 22 years old. She's got to figure it out for herself. If she wants to go all organic, let her. So we went to Giant, took her to Giant today, and she took me down the organic aisle. She's like, do you need any honey or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, because she had to get honey for her stuff. So I went down the honey aisle and I seen it and I got it, and then I got the like drinks and stuff, and which I'll show you guys when I get them out when they're nice and cold. So I just wanted to let you know that it's not hard to find drinks and healthy stuff, and you can get it on food stamps if you are on food stamps, if you are on welfare. You can get them. There's a variety of stuff: coconut water, coconut this, coconut that, non-coconut green tea. Green tea is good for you if you're arthritic. Ginseng. There's so much things out there that are good for you. So you gotta like know where you're at, your blood cell counts and stuff like that. Every arthritic person is different. I can't tell you how much of this and how much of that. For me, what they say is you have to eat so much vegetables in a day's time. In order for me to eat all those vegetables, I'd rather drink it, because there's no way in hell that I can eat the amount of vegetables and fruits all day long, and I still wouldn't get enough in me to kick it. So it's easier for me to drink it than it is for me to not drink it. There's a lot of different stuff out there, whether it's red apples, green apples. It's what your red apples and the green apples are more sweeter, and eating the skin to not eating the skin. I put the skin in and get it all up and stuff like that. So there's a lot to learning how to eat naturally and healthy, and especially when you're learning on your own, because when you become an adult and you have arthritis and you become an adult, you have to learn to eat on your own, because you have to fly like on your own. You're like, your mom's not there to feed you, and then you're out there flapping your wings going, what the hell? And then your RA gets worse because you're not eating properly the way mom fed you, and you're trying to, but you can't cook like mom does. Let's just face it. No matter how hard you try, you just can't. Something about mom's cooking, I don't know what to tell you, or grandma's cooking, or who you grew up cooking around. But eating a lot of saturated fats and fast foods is not good either with arthritic. And I love my fast foods. I love pizza. I love my chicken, my fried chicken, and my porks. Porks are not good for you. And I love my pork foods. I love my pork chops, my ribs. I do. I love my roasts. Steaks, and you gotta have your proteins. I love liver, and I like certain kind of fish, and even like certain fish you cannot eat because it's not good for you. Like shrimp is not good for arthritic people, but I love shrimp. And then you got to say, look, if I'm going to eat this, it's a choice, but you're going to suffer the consequences. But yeah, it's good going down, but you got to deal with the consequences. Even like with me, I can eat certain cheeses, but other cheeses, it affects my RA, and then there's something in it that my arthritis and my body just makes it go wild. And other people, you can eat it all day long. So don't always go by what I say, because you got to play around with foods. Like I may put cantaloupe in. A cantaloupe might be something that's one of your arthritic flares that you cannot add that. So don't put that in. Just skip that and put something else in, or vice versa. So you just got to go with your own stuff in your own smoothies and stuff like that. We're trying to make you healthy and stuff like that. So I want you guys to be well aware about RA and your foods. Eating healthy is what you're going to have to do. And making smoothies is going to be really, really, it's easy, but it's also time consuming. a little bit time consuming until you get used to the knack of it. I mean, I used to wake up in the morning, put some eggs, raw eggs, and mix it all up with some breakfast and some milk and got myself going. And I looked it up and I YouTubed it and I learned off of other people and I tried it. You can't be afraid to try it. I mean, yeah, you can try it and be like, okay, that shit didn't turn out so good. It's trial and error. I mean, you gotta do trial and error. Some stuff you're gonna make, you're gonna freaking love. The next time you're like, damn, I loved it, but I can't remember how much I put in. So you're like, because you were just experimenting, and you're like, and you forget the next time, and so you just gotta like. That's why I like to make videos, because as I'm going along, so that way I can be like, go back and watch myself and be like, all right, this is what I did for this one, and be like, okay, this is the one that I didn't like. This is, you know, everybody has a different taste. You may make the exact same one, and I don't like it, but you may like it. So it's a trial and error. I mean, everybody has different taste buds, so you can't just go by my taste buds, because my taste buds are so weird. Okay, they're really, really weird. But like I said, making homemade smoothies, my stuff you can freeze and then you can eat it like, you can eat it later, 3-4 months down and stuff like that. I gotta like make my mom's a vanilla, she likes it when I make her a vanilla strawberry milkshake. So I make her stuff when she asks me to, because she can't make it, and you'll find yourself like being the one, you're the arthritic one and you're like the handicapped one, and they're like, you find yourself making it because they can't make it, they're like non-normal, so like, hey, can you make me a freaking smoothie? And then you become really special because you're very important, because you're like, hey, it's your thing, they can't take your thing because you can make the smoothies. Rockin' the smoothies. Boy, yeah. So you gotta like I said, it's trial and error, you guys. So I am gonna be making smoothies. So there's just so much you gotta do. I like to freeze mine. I get mine bananas at the store, regular bananas, nothing special. They can be organic or non-organic, whatever, just bananas. I freeze mine. If they're big bananas, I cut them in half, because when I go to put them in my blender, my smoothie or whatever, I want to make sure they're in half so I can just, and plus it's colder and it's that way. I add ice in my smoothies as well, so you want to make sure you have ice on hand when you make the smoothies, because it makes it colder. That's all that does, is really. If you think it waters it down, it does not water it down. It just makes your drinks cold. It's trial and error. It really is. So I want you to be well aware. I've made peanut butter smoothies, strawberry smoothies, vanilla smoothies, fruit smoothies. I've made vegetable smoothies, breakfast smoothies, lunch smoothies. I've made them all, you know. It's trial and error. Snack smoothies. I get orders, and every so often my kid will say, hey mom, make me my peanut butter smoothie, and what I do is I throw stuff in there, and she's like, and when she goes to make it, it doesn't taste the same, because she didn't add certain ingredients in there like I do. Like, she won't add, when she makes it, she doesn't add the turmeric, okay, and she doesn't add the ginger, and she doesn't add the seeds. I put like seeds in there, so you don't have to. They're optional. I mean, this is optional, but it's an anti-inflammatory. The turmeric is a major anti-inflammatory. You don't have to get it like this, but I find this is like easier than trying to cut. Then you gotta freeze it or put it in the fridge and stuff. This is just so much. I find this so much easier. I'm all about easy. I'm not about doing stuff the hard way. I'm not going to make myself do the hard way. I mean, yeah, you can get stuff like the turmeric at store and it looks like a root and stuff like that, but it's kind of like weird looking, and if you don't know anything about it, then you're not going to know how to eat healthy and how to portray healthy foods. I mean, you got to be able to do healthy. Healthy is good. So I'm all about the easy way. I'm not about standing there forever and cutting stuff up. I cheat. I go to the store and I get it already cut so I don't have to cut it. You know, I pay a little more so I don't have to stand there and cut. So you gotta think like outside the box, or do you want to stand there and cut, or do you not? Do you want to stand there and peel? Do you not? Like pineapple, the pineapple juices, you can get them in a can and you just pour it in and just drink it, and it's mainly the juice anyway is healthier. So you just throw that in there, and you make a Tropicana fruits smoothie with some strawberries, some pineapple, some watermelon, and you just get it really good with some ice, and bam, you're good. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta think outside the box. Just go to the store and be like, blueberries is good for, just think. Anything that you see is really good for freaking, like, in the vegetable aisle or the fruit aisles is really good and healthy. Fresh stuff, cauliflower. I put cauliflower, broccoli smoothies I've made, which I'll show you how to make those, and get those going for you on here. It's going to be totally amazing smoothies, so I wanted to let you know that. So there's a lot of smoothies that I'm going to be making here in the future, but I got stuff for a fruit smoothie, and I want to make some fruit stuff because I want some refreshing stuff. Oh yeah, make sure you drink a lot of vitamin C too if you have RA. Vitamin C is good, so you got to make sure you get your vitamin C, your iron, your protein, muscle milk. All that good stuff you gotta have in your system. Have it in the fridge. Alright guys, I'm gonna chat at you guys later.